East Podcast, WATP.
So I was checking out an episode of The Deep Dive, the most recent episode, and Diane Raphael is so exhausting as a celebrity. She's unrelatable in every single way, and it's her and Jessica St. Clair on this show. And just the way that it starts off, no one can relate to this. And they don't have a big audience. There's not a lot of people listening to this, and there's a good reason for that.
Hi, Jessica.
June,
Friends.
are you still exhausted from our shoot that we had on Tuesday? Because I am, and it's Thursday.
So not only am I exhausted from that, but I have to tell you, I am currently hungover.
Are you exhausted from our shoot on Tuesday?
Ugh, I'm totally exhausted. I'm also, I'm a little hungover.
It's so obnoxious the way that these people converse. Like, that's not normal. Most people have very busy days every day.
I'd like to know what the deal is with that opening music. It sounds like a training video from like a shitty store in the 90s. Are you ready to start your career with Arby's? Like,
Yeah.
What
You'll
the
start
fuck
on the
was that?
fry later.
Yeah, what was that music?
Yeah, I know. It's a little bit too inspirational for me, especially the way that it starts off with just like, I just can't today. These people think they have real problems, and they don't. It's really fucking annoying. Also, the way that June talks, she thinks every word she says is so important. Listen to how she talks. No one else talks like this.
I did a show last night. Paul Scheer hosted a beautiful, beautiful event. I was incredibly proud of my man.
Yeah.
My man. I was incredibly proud of my man because he
raised money for the
raised
cruise.
a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Yes. And it was a very large scale event. Anyway, so I was there from like 3:00 on, and so I was there for a long time, and it was festive, and the green room was so much fun, and it was just this lovely, lovely vibe. And
why do you talk that way? I had a stroke.
She's so in love with herself. Nobody talks like that.
Is she drunk? Is she
No,
still
she sounds-
drunk?
She sounds drunk.
Yes, that sounds
She's
like a
not.
drunk person.
She thinks she's so interesting that she has to talk like, oh, my man, he's so wonderful. So fucking sing-songy and obnoxious and annoying.
She went on, though, after that to talk more about the poor gaffers and
Yeah.
cameramen.
So the crew
she's getting
members-
drunk on vodka sodas with a splash of crayon.
Yep.
I'm so
While these
proud
poor
of
people
him.
can't feed their families.
Right, so she's raising money. They're raising money for these crew members because the actors are still on strike. And that means that all the people in that industry are not getting a paycheck right now. How fun.
yeah, for deep divers who are thinking about what to do to help everybody who's out on strike, like a lot of people are suffering, but these crew members who, haven't worked in 6 months since May,
Whose fault is that?
And they can't do anything else. It's not like
That's
for
correct.
us. For us, it's like, okay, we could still do our podcast, or we could.
Thank God.
Then when the writers went back, we could still write.
Thank God they're so talented and have so many different talents that they're able to keep working through the
That
strike.
that was so rude.
Yeah.
They can't do anything
They
else.
can't do anything else. All they know how to do is just hold that camera.
They
in
know how
place.
to bring me things and take pictures of me.
Right.
And if I'm not there, they can't do anything.
These poor craft services people. They have nothing else to do.
I hope
with
they
their time.
poison her. I hope the craft
I
service
know.
people
I mean, it's not
poison
going to be
her.
good.
This is insane.
is an enormous population in Los Angeles of people who are losing their homes, who are unable
That's
to
right,
pay
who are
for
leaving
school,
LA.
who are leaving LA, who can't afford food, the basics.
These people can't afford food because you're not acting in your shitty TV show? How important do they think they are to the world?
Well, I mean,
It's
not
part
for
of the
nothing.
problem.
The studios are a big part of the problem here,
Sure.
too. So it's not just their fault for holding out, but what a shitty way to look at it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they need to save these people. It's so unrelatable. I can see why the show's not popular. I can't imagine middle America listening to this and being like, "Oh, I'm glad they're raising money for those crew members."
I don't
while
know.
They're on strike.
I was at the water cooler the other day, and we were having a whole
Yeah, right.
conversation about her photo shoot last Tuesday.
It's fucking insane. So this is another thing that June got very emotional about at this event this fundraiser they had to raise money for these poor people who can't fend for themselves in any single way.
But Andrew Savage asked the audience, she's like, can everybody who's in a union who works in our industry stand up? And so many people stood up. And I wanted to cry because it was like, what industry can you really say that about?
She wanted to cry because there's so many union workers in film and in Hollywood. The same industry that looks for every way to not work with union workers. They film in Canada all the time.
Yep.
They love going to Arizona and New Mexico. They love going places where they can get away from having to work with these fucking people and charge way too much money.
Vancouver, baby.
Yeah, I know.
It's so silly that she's sitting there looking at these people. I thought she was going to say, and we told every member of the union to stand up, and no one did because they couldn't afford a ticket to the event.
Could one of you standing get me another drink, please?
And she just tickles the ice.
She slurps the straw so you can hear this right into the microphone. Does anyone hear a problem?
Someone taught me off.
Okay. I forgot. We've covered this show before, but I totally forgot that they have the Deep Dive Academy. So let's get into the promotion of that.
Academy?
And then we'll get into it.
But I do want to take a minute just to say that if you're on the fence and you're like, God, I want to maybe try it out for 2 months, November and December in the Academy is a buzz. Like, remember in Harry Potter when it was like the holidays and they would have the banquets and the floating pumpkins and all that? That's what's happening right now. You know, you let me put self-tanner on you.
And listen, I do want to talk about this. So Jessica and I, and you've probably heard on the podcast if you're a longtime deep diver, but we have had a long-running debate about tanning.
All right, that took a turn right there. She's like, you got to join the Academy right now. It's like magic, like in Harry Potter. I put on tanning lotion.
I'd rather go to the Donda Academy, that fucking crazy school Kanye West had, than this.
I couldn't make heads or tails of what the Academy actually was.
So I had to do a little bit of a deep dive. Get it?
Oh, hey.
Into the deep dive.
You said it.
Into the Deep Dive Academy.
Yeah. Turns out it's a year-long pass to Zoom tan.
It might be. It might actually just be that. Well, let's see. They have a minute-long teaser video to get us all excited about this thing. Let's see what that's
At the
looks
Deep
like.
Dive Academy of Significance, our students learn a variety of disciplines. Fashion.
Eat from there so we can. On my vagina right now! You have a higher vagina than me.
Beauty.
Is it a date?
Why aren't you laughing right now, Jenny Jingles? Isn't this funny to women? In this
No.
really good comedy? She's talking about how the pants were penetrating her vagina.
Oh, the pants were the problem.
Pretty good stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Those high-waisted pants.
Yeah.
Producer Chris and I were riffing on that for 30 minutes today.
Beauty.
Is it a daytime look? Maybe.
And the culinary arts.
You guys know how to hold a knife?
Nope. Our esteemed faculty push the limits of academic excellence.
Their sheets, and I got some of their.
I'm not doing this.
Incredibly upset by this.
And research.
We are about to put Jessica in the cold tomorrow. Mother! All the way down. Oh, come on. Get out.
Join us to earn your degree in significance.
School is now in session.
So it looks fake, right? It looks like it's all just a joke. That it's not even a real thing. Because I'm watching that video, I go, oh, okay, they're pretending that they have a thing you can sign up for.
Oh, shut up, Carl. I'm filling out my student loan application.
But then you scroll down and you see what these courses are. And they have like a book club and they have, I don't know.
That looks awful.
It's ridiculous. Significant design. So, all right. So I wanted to look up and see what is this going to cost?
Yes. What does this cost?
What do we have to do? So I went to the admissions page, enroll today, what's included with the enrollment, and we get another video.
Hello, I'm Ms. Jessica St. Clair.
And I'm Mrs. June Diane Raphael.
And welcome to the Deep Dive Academy of Significance.
Now, if you are here at the Academy, you are already a person of significance. But our goal with your
You're still not laughing, Jen. What's going on? You're not listening, or?
To unleash an entire
I'm trying not to
life
throw something
of
through the screen.
The Academy's mission statement is let us live, which means getting the most joy out of the clothes we wear, the food we eat, the shit we put on our faces, and the adventures upon which we embark.
Now, we are not only your stern headmistresses, but we are also your fellow students, learning alongside you.
Each week during the semester, you will receive a lesson which we expect you to practice.
Now, this is important, students. A life of significance can not only be learned about within these four walls of the Academy. We will be taking your coursework to the streets.
Click the button above to register and
I get it.
the admissions
Do you?
process. School is now in session.
As a woman, I would like a formal apology from the two of them.
Yes.
Carl, wheel of consequences.
Yes! Yes! All right. Let's
Graduate.
Let's see what you get for this thing. Every month, students will receive weekly lessons, which may include lifelong learners, lessons from our team of experts in style, beauty, cooking, organization, tablescaping, etc. Show and tell. Videos highlighting Jessica and June's latest obsessions. They are so self-important. Field trip videos where June or Jessica take you along for an insane experience. Oh my gosh, astrology video forecast. Of course there is. Behind the scenes of their stupid podcast that no one fucking listens to. Great. Oh, this is the best. 10% off all of your deep dive merchandise. Oh, neat.
merch?
10% off their merch. Great.
So it's how much?
It is $9 a month.
Okay.
For this academy. Now, I have to show you the funniest page on this website. When I saw this, I went, oh, this is rich. So you go to their contact page, and they have an FAQ on there. I'm sure you're familiar with FAQ, frequently asked questions. So they get the question enough times, they go, let's just put the answer on our website so I don't have to keep responding to every email and submission form that comes through. They have one frequently asked question. What is your cancellation policy? It's the only frequently asked question. How do I stop giving you money immediately?
Well, please, let's look up what this policy is. Can we please see, just to be sure?
I did look it up.
Month to month, okay.
Yeah, well, you can do both month to month or annual. So if you do month to month, whenever you cancel, they won't bill you for the next month. But you lose access to the videos immediately. What? So they recommend if you are going to cancel, wait till the end of the month. Like, get your money's
wait a minute.
worth.
You paid for the month, then you cancel before the month's up, and they just cancel you anyway, even though you
And no refund.
And no refund.
They paid for the whole month, though.
Yeah, well, you showed us you have no significance, so that's what you get.
That I kind of get just because of the logistics of it, figuring out how to prorate it for everyone. It's like, no, just keep it your $9.
The fact that anyone figured out any logistics for this at all.
I know.
Keep the $9, but they should have access to everything till the end of the month.
That's true.
Or
Okay,
the
yeah,
end of
that's
the marking period, at least.
The marking period, yeah.
Yeah, I should have access
At least to the
for the
midterms.
semester.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Oh,
So let's get back to the podcast. There's more of
stupid.
them promoting this stupid thing. Oh, Kindy's here. I can't wait to hear her take on this. I'm sure she's going to love it.
And then you put it, and then again, this is not a visual medium. You have to join the academy. But during our styling segments with Abby about around the holiday and holiday party outfits, she cracked us wide open. Yeah. What she did was so subtle and so Parisian and so affordable and so accessible. It's truly changed my life. And then you stopped the segment and you said, I got to put a red lip on you. And I'd never done it before. And you put me into a place and I transformed. And now I'm in my red lip era.
Imagine being this pompous that you're like, everyone should live their lives like I live my life. I'm going to charge them $9 to teach them how. This is basically what they're doing.
I love how fucking Taylor Swift has every woman using the term era now.
Yeah. I'm glad you picked up on that because she said red lip, meaning red lipstick. It's now my red lipstick era.
Yeah.
And guess what that turns into, Vinny? You've already guessed it. Well, we got to talk about Taylor and Travis.
I did not know that's what we had to talk about.
Thanks a lot, Vinny.
Of course. That's what everyone's talking about.
Travis is getting fucked up tomorrow in Germany.
That would be nice.
That would be great.
Fuck them up.
I'd be fine with that.
I took a lot of screenshots of them. She and Travis, and was going to text you last night because I did a big deep dive on them. They are doing so great. I think about them all the time.
I do too. I actually said to myself today, I said, are you going to talk about Travis and Taylor today? Like, is it all you are they all we have?
Kind of.
If you're obsessed with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, you're a loser. That's a dumb thing to be concerned about in life.
I can't stop thinking about it.
Me too. I know. It's all I've been thinking about. I was going to send you these screenshots that I took of them.
I would drive to your house and punch you in the face if you started sending me screenshots of Travis Kelce. And
I would just punch him in the face.
I hate this whole thing, what it's doing to football. I kind of laugh.
Yeah.
Because it is funny. All these people, these women who are trying to watch football have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
And are trying to
with their
relate because
Swift
of Travis
jerseys that they're wearing.
Yeah. I think that's
Their
kind of
Swiftie
funny.
jerseys.
I think it's kind of funny. But
Yeah.
it's also maddening and stupid. So fuck off.
Yeah.
Thank God she's not fucking a Buffalo Bill. That's all I'm going to say.
Ooh.
You know, man.
Don't even put it into the universe.
If her and DeMar Hamlin got together, it's the end of football. Football just becomes a media circus at that point.
Bite your tongue. Who's the one that Josh Allen's dating?
Oh, I have no idea.
He's dating the.
I think her last name's Steinfeld.
Yeah, she was in the
Steinfeld.
No, I think
Steinfeld's not Jewish enough.
Yeah, it's made up. My last name's Steinfeld.
She was in. What was she in?
She was in the one of the Transformers movies.
Yes, I
she
knew
was
it
in one of
something
those.
like
I think that was the one where they put the oil all over her face. I heard about earlier.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Did we just turn into deep dive?
What's happening?
What's going on with this show right now? I'm sorry I introduced this.
I'm just saying,
material.
Josh Allen's girlfriend's really hot. That's all I'm saying.
I believe that.
Haley Steinfeld.
Yes.
Got it.
Well, he's a hell of a football player, Benny. So
No,
I'm
he
not
isn't, Carl.
surprised.
He's an interception machine, and he's done
Highest completion percentage in the league.
He's
number one.
Well, he doesn't
Number
have
one.
that after
Cover
Tua
of-
played his
cover
game.
of Madden.
Actually, Tua is now. Josh was for 2 days because they played on a Thursday, and then when Tua played on Sunday, he took that back. So sorry, Carl, to tell you.
Speaking of things that straight men say.
I think sometimes what happens with the red lip is like women have gotten this message from straight men that like we look better without makeup or that we shouldn't wear makeup.
Nope. That's not what we're saying at all.
She doesn't
We're
listen.
saying you shouldn't talk.
Yes.
Makeup, yes. Talk, no. I can't be more specific than that.
You know, man, I gotta wonder, is she even paying attention in these significance classes? What is?
Yeah, right? Am I going to be this dumb after I take this course? It's not good. All right, one more clip on here because I know you guys need to know what her assessment is of Taylor and Travis's relationship. Is there a cute name for these two? I don't even know.
I don't care.
Should I know what that is?
I hope it ends in a murder-suicide. I really do.
And the thing that I'm loving so much about Travis and Taylor is he's into that red lip.
He's coordinating to it. He's changing his wardrobe around it.
The Chiefs have always been red and white, you retard. Do you notice that he's like wearing the same color as their red lipstick?
The whole team is wearing jerseys to match Taylor's lipstick. What a good idea.
Even Mahomes is into it. What?
Only he's wearing the red.
Fucking moron. I love that they're changing the jersey color just to celebrate this relationship.
Well, love is a beautiful thing, guys.
I hate that relationship so much. It's so obnoxious. There's no way it's real, too. It's completely fake. Unless I see them fucking, I will not believe that's a real relationship. I need to see the sex tape come out, or else I'm not buying.
Or just be there in person.
Or they can come over.
Let's see some sex, guys.
Pool table right here.
When she dumps him, and she does the song inevitably about what a piece of shit he is.
Yeah, that's coming.
That's what I can't wait for. Is when all these little fucking idiots are burning their Chiefs stuff. That's going to be a lot of fun.
They don't have real Chiefs stuff. The only thing they have are those sweatshirts. It's like, I watch Taylor Swift's boyfriend's team.
You're right. Ugh.
Stupid.
Who are these podcasts? WATD.